Hello everyone, this is Asphalt 1918 and today we're going to be testing the Vanda Electrics Dendrobium in multiplayer in Asphalt Legends Unite at an MP tune. So the tuning I did was 1 upgrade on top speed, 8 upgrades on acceleration and handling, and nothing on nitro, which brings us to a rank of 2542. And the stats this car has is a top speed of 199.1, 214 with nitro, which is not bad for this rank, an acceleration of 80.81, which is quite good, and a handling of 71.83, which also is pretty decent. The nitro isn't the best, however. Anyway, let's get into multiplayer. So I decided to MP tune this car because, well, I don't have it maxed yet. And I'm not sure if I ever end up maxing out this car because, well, this car is really spammed and I don't really want to contribute to that. This race could be interesting. I see a Ford GT Mark IV and some other faster cars. Because the one thing this car does lack is top speed. As I just said, it only goes 214, which honestly is pretty good, but on top speed oriented tracks, this car could suffer a bit. Hey, let's get into the race and see. Wow, perfect timing. I did not know the race would start exactly then. Yep, starting off the line with great acceleration. And also, you have to remember that this car does have a perfect nitro boost, so you go at 207 without it, and 213 miles with it, so definitely don't forget to drive perfect nitro. And honestly, someone might even say that this car is better at this rank than at max. Because at max, the competition is, at least in MP1, this car faces extreme competition. But MP2 is different. There are not many cars that are this agile and this fast. Like all the other cars that are faster than this, around this rank, they're all like pretty much not fun to drive. Such as the other cars in this race, I'm pretty sure. Because they are somehow way behind. I don't know how, honestly. I say this track's kind of top speed oriented. Yeah, even the Resvani Beast X beat them. Not sure how, but hey, it happened. So we beat the Beast X, F-Type SVR, and the Mark IV. In fact, I think the Beast X was the slowest car in the race and it still came in second. And we're the second slowest, I'm pretty sure. Race number 2. Against possibly the same Jaguar F-Type SVR and a Nissan Neon Edition. I have never seen that in multiplayer. I see. I do not know what I just said, bro. So yeah, all the C-Class cars, this car is just like faster than, so it's not even an issue. And it's more agile and better everything and stuff. Okay, not really. Some cars are more agile than this in C-Class, but this car easily has like 20 miles of speed on them, so it's not an issue. And the fact that I'm winning this race, as well as the previous race, really shows that this car is almost unbeatable. And I'm sure if you get like Himalayas or something against a top speed oriented car, we might lose. But other than that, another win. While my car is literally driving backwards. So the Neon Edition did quite well, getting second place, and we beat the F-Type SVR, and the other people, makes sense we beat them. To the third race, on Paris. And I do actually see another Vanda. That could be an interesting battle. Anyway, in my opinion, I'd say I do like the looks of this car. Despite it's spammed and all that. Just being completely honest, I think the shape of the car is pretty interesting. But you know, I kind of don't... The spam of this car kind of makes me not like it as much. Even then, it's a pretty interesting design. And we have taken the lead extremely again. I guess this car really is just that good. So 199 without nitro, 207 in single nitro, and 213 in perfect nitro. So yeah, for this rank, I'm honestly surprised this car is this good. Like, I feel like this car performs almost like a maxed out Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. That's how good it is. But it's like 1,000+ rank lower, so really, really good. And guess what? So I'd say this car is kind of like a maxed out Corvette Grand Sport at a rank of 2,500. That's crazy. And even better acceleration. So I guess I can call it a maxed out Corvette Grand Sport with definitely worse handling, but pretty good, but not as good as the Corvette Grand Sport, but better acceleration. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, someone just knocked someone down. Wow, everyone has gotten demolished. Wow, that other Vanda's not doing too good. Maybe he's using Test Drive, I'm not sure. Yes, it's Scotland again. Another top-speed oriented track. Wow, I also see I think that's the Cadillac CN. That is one of the cars that can probably beat this car. Because, well, I'm pretty sure it goes to like 225 miles an hour around this range. Which is pretty quick. I think I see that at the edge of the mini-map. But we should be able to hold it off. Now that we're close to the end of the race now. And that's a first place. Fifth and last race of the video on Shanghai. Yep, it was all top speed oriented track in this video. You gotta be joking. Well, it is what it is. Oh, and there is a F-type SVR. That goes like 12 miles an hour faster, I think. Which is pretty decent amount. So overall, if you haven't upgraded this car yet, or you just unlocked it, you should try the tune. It is really good. But honestly, using an OP car in MP2 isn't really necessary. Like, I don't use this car very often either. I usually try to use cars that aren't as good so that I get more intense matches. As well, destroying everyone is not as fun. Especially since this is not MP1. It's not necessary to win. But anyway, if you get frustrated in MP2, this is definitely a car that can pretty much destroy the competition. Except maybe Slipstream. Slipstream's the only issue, but outside of that, this car is a literal unstoppable beast at this tune. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Asphalt content. Goodbye.